Okay, so last classes we discussed all SQL operators and all five types of SQL statements, right? So the next thing is about functions. Okay, so this is a little lengthy chapter. It will take time, but still we'll try to go slowly and complete it as soon as possible. Fine. Hope you can see my screen now. Okay, I just want to know what is meant by function. What is meant by function? In general, no idea about function. You never went to any function, birthday function, marriage function, something, right? That is function only, right? Here also the same thing. What is happening in case of that general function? Some activities are going to be happen, right? Some activities, whatever, depends on that function. Some activities, if it is a birthday party, some activities will be happen. If it is some another function, some other different kind of activities will happen, depends on that function, right? The same way here also, just function means activity. Some activity depends on that particular function. That's it. Okay, so now everything is easy. So function is nothing but performing some activities. That's it. Okay, so basically here we have two types of functions. Okay, only two types. What are the two? One is single row functions, another one is multi-row functions. Okay, so what is meant by single row functions and what is meant by multi-row functions? We'll see now. I'm just drawing a table now. Give me a second. This is enough. Okay, let me try this. Okay, so just imagine this is my table. Okay, this is my table. You can imagine it's my table EMP, and there are some rows in this table. Okay, so first row, second row, third row, fourth row, and fifth row. Okay, five rows or five columns of five rows of data, whatever it is having. Okay, you just imagine there are five rows now in my table. Okay, if it is a single row function, what will happen? So the function, whatever you are trying to perform activity, okay, so that function will perform action on each and every row. Okay, each and every row. So for example, I'll show you. Okay, the first thing is I'm performing my activity on this first row. Okay, second row, third row, fourth row, fifth row. Okay, so means I'm trying to perform my action on each and every row of that table individually. Okay, so imagine I'm having a function called ABC. Okay, so if I try to perform that ABC function on this EMP table, so what will happen? It is going to perform that operation, that activity on each and every row of your table. So for our example, we have now here totally five rows, okay, in this table. So it will perform the operation individually on all these five rows like this. So what will happen? So for each function, definitely there will be a, for each activity on that row, there will be a result. Okay, so I am performing operation, activity on all these rows individually. So the result also will be there for each and every row. Okay, just give me a second. Let me try it. Give me a second. Okay. So total 5 rows. So this is going to perform operation on each and every row of your table. So result also will come for each and every row. Okay. So I'm performing now for 5 rows. So the result also going to come for all these 5 rows. Means I'm getting 5 results for sure. Understood what is meant by single row function? We'll discuss what are all the functions we have. Okay. And how to work with that we'll see. But as of now, what is meant by single row function? So these all single row functions, whatever we are going to work, all those what is going to do, that is going to perform that operations on each and every row of table. Okay, each and every row of table, and result also will come for every row. Clear, right? Any confusion till now? No. Okay, so this is about single row functions. So what about multi-row functions? We'll see. Let's draw the same table here. Okay, so let me take same 5 rows again. Okay, same EMP table. Okay, same EMP table, and I have same 5 rows. First row, second row, third row, fourth row, and fifth row. Okay, same 5 rows. Okay, but if it is a multi-row function, then what will happen? It will perform the operations on group of rows, not on individual rows. Okay, means first it will group the data. Already we discussed about group by class in last classes, right? So the same way, what it will do depends on your operation. It will group the data. Okay, it may group 2 records, it may group 3 records, or it may group all 5 records into one group. Okay, but it's just going to first group the data. So imagine these first 2 records into one group. Okay, and the last 3 records into another group, for example. Okay, so then what will happen? Your function will perform the operation now. I'm not getting shapes. 1 second. Give me a second. Not sure why it didn't came, but that's fine. Let me take this only again. Okay. Okay. So what is happening? This is going to perform the operation now. Each and every row of table when it is a single row function, right? So now what is going to happen? It is going to perform operation now on group of the data. Okay, so now we have totally 2 groups in our current example. So this is going to perform operations now on these 2 groups only. Okay, it's not about how many records are there in your table. Okay, it's will see, it will look only for groups, how many groups are there now. Okay, after looking at the groups, okay, it will perform the activity on the group of records. Okay, on the group of records, and then the result will be coming for groups only. Okay, result also for each group. So the first group, it performed the operation, so result will come for the first group. Let me know if you have confusion. Clear, right? So I'm just telling once again, single row function means that is performing operation on each and every row of your table. Okay, and the results also for each record. But if it is a multi-row function, so then it will be performing operation on group of records, and the result will be for that particular group. Okay, so that's why multi-row functions also called as group functions. Okay, multi-row functions also called as group functions, and also we can call it as a aggregate functions. Okay, clear, right? What is about single row functions and multi-row functions? Let me know if you have any confusion. If no confusion, we'll see what exactly there in single row functions now. Okay, so single row functions, again we have 5 types here. What is that? Character functions. Okay, number functions, and then date functions. Okay, and then conversion functions, and finally general functions. Okay, in case of multi-row functions or group functions, we don't have subtypes here, but we have only 5 functions here as of now. We will be discussing in this class. Other than this, whatever we'll get, so that we'll discuss in the particular chapter. Okay, so we have only sum, average, max, min, and count. We'll discuss here. Fine. So now we'll go back to the single row functions. First type, what is that? Character functions. Okay, so again in character functions, we have 2 types here. What is that 2? Case manipulation functions. Okay, and then character manipulation functions. Okay, so first thing is case manipulation functions. Means we already discussed about it. I'm going to manipulate the case. What case means what? So while writing, you will be writing in small letters, capital letters, right? So same way in initial letter capital, remaining will be small. So like that, we have 3 functions here for making or for doing any case manipulations. Okay, those 3 functions are lower, upper, and init cap. Okay, so what is about lower and what is about upper? We'll see now. Let me know if we have any confusion. Okay, so I just want to display some data. Okay, I'm going to SQL developer and connecting to a session now. Okay, let me connect. Right, it's connected. Now, I just want to see all the employee names. I don't want any other data. If you want, you can, but I just want to show you only employee names. So what I can do, I can select or I can write only that column name in the selected class. And from where I have to get this data, so that you can write in the from class. That's it. Now executing. See, I am able to see now all the employees names here. Okay, but how it is showing me, however it is there in the database, as it is just showing to me, right? But all these names are now in capital letters, correct? Okay, this is not mandatory like to come in capital letters. How the data inserted, the same way it is coming. We know already data is case sensitive. How, however, like you inserted, while inserting a record, have you written this name Smith? The same way it will be inserted. Means if you inserted that name in small letters, that will go in small letters only. If you inserted this in capitals, it will go in capitals. And the same way, when you are trying to show that, it will come in the same way only. Okay, so that's why data is always case sensitive. Okay, so now I don't want to see all these names in capitals. Okay, imagine. Okay, let me do one more thing here. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to insert a record into EMP, and let me insert values for 2 columns. Okay, employee number, employee name, enough. And the values are 101. Employee name is, let's take Ram in small letters. Okay, I'm taking this in small letters. Let me insert one more record. This time, let me take a different name. Okay, and the employee ID I'm giving as it 102. Okay, so one name I'm trying to insert as a small letters, and another one is initial letter capital. Clear now? So let's see what will happen. I'm executing. 2 records inserted successfully. Good. So after this, anything I have to do? Whatever I inserted or whatever the DML operation I'll perform. After that, what you need to do, if you want to save these transactions permanently into the database, then you have to do commit. Or if you don't want this transaction, means no problem, you can roll it back. Okay, but I want it permanently, so I'm doing commit. Means I saved this transaction to the database now. Fine. And what we'll do now, I'm just clearing it just to avoid the confusion. Let me see the output now from EMP table and see how it is there. There is a Ram and Varahi and followed by other employees in capitals. Okay, now I want to see all these employee names data in my output or in my report. Okay, I want to see everything in only small letters, lowercase. So then what you can do, you can convert. Okay, you can convert your employee name column data. Okay, your employee name column data using this lower function from any other case to, okay, from any other case to lowercase. That may be originally, that may be in capital letters, that may be in small letters, that may be in any mixed kind of letters also, no problem. Still, you can convert that from any another case to lowercase using lower function. Okay, see, if you see now, this second column, everything same, nothing, same data, same thing, but I am just converting, I'm manipulating the case. Is clear? It's very simple but very important while using in real time. We will be using this definitely. Are you clear? If you understand this, then remaining two also simple. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, if you have any question when I'm asking, please let me know, and don't ask any questions again after 4-5 days. Okay, because I'm asking you again and again in the class now. You should say if you understood, yes. Okay, otherwise say no now only. I'll tell you the same thing again and again, no problem for me. Fine. So this is about lower. Where can I use this lower? Not only while displaying the data. So now I'm just using this function while displaying the data. Okay, I'm not making any changes to the original data, right? So if you want to make any changes to the original data, yes, you can do update table name set. Okay, for example, employee name is equal to, okay, we have Ram, right, already in smalls. Okay, let's do Smith. E name. Okay, so what I'm trying to do, I'm going to update lower of e name to all the people. Okay, all the people, not to the one person. Let's see what will happen. Okay, so what I'm doing, update table name set e name is equal to lower of e name, means I'm just trying to update the same name with the small letters. That's it. Let's see what will happen. You can see the message in the down, 16 rows updated. Okay, let's see what happened to this. Select employee name from EMP. We can see not used any function to display this data, but still you can see all these names now in small letters. Understood now? So means what I mean to say here is you can use this lower function anywhere, wherever it is required to convert the data from any other case to lower case. Is clear? Let me know if you have any confusion. Okay, I don't want this data to be saved permanently into the database. So I just want to roll it back using rollback So this is completed rollback. Let's see now the data is now same as usual how it was before. Right? Any question now? Any question? No, right? Okay. So now one more example about it. Okay, let it be. I want to see all the employees. Okay, I want to see all the employees whoever is working as manager. Okay, whoever is working as manager. So what I can write? I should write a condition, right? Where job is equal to, sorry, where job is equal to manager, right? So now I'm just trying to execute it. What happened? I'm unable to see any data. Is this means there is no manager? Maybe there is no manager in this EMP table. Maybe there or may not be. Okay, but what I have to do? Is this correct result or not? Okay, so what I'm trying to search now? I'm trying to searching for manager, MANAGR in job column. If it is there, matching, it will come. If it is not there, it won't come. But now I'm not getting. What is the reason for it? Okay, just now I told you. Anyone except Suresh? Himaja, Rama, Kumar. Kumar, you there?
From EMP.
Sorry.
Data is case sensitive.
I asked only these three people. Okay, data is case sensitive. Fine. So what I have to do now? Data is case sensitive is correct. What I have to do now? Okay. What I can do now? Suresh, Sridhar.
By using the case, you can searching the all names of manager.
What is case?
Maybe lowercase or uppercase.
What we are discussing now?
Case.
We are discussing about case. Okay. What function we are discussing about?
Lower function, right?
Lower function. So
Yeah.
tell me about the lower function only.
Okay.
Remaining I don't know. Okay. So now what I'm asking, I'm just asking, I'm not getting the data for this manager. Okay. I don't know whether this manager value is there in the job column or not. But still, I don't know exactly this result, whatever I'm getting 0 rows, correct or not. Okay. So maybe data is case sensitive. So this manager, if there in the different case in the column, then definitely it won't match. So what I have to do now?
You can convert the data
from. So I can write this manager.
Lower.
It's not coming. So can I write it in uppercase? Or can I write it now in init cap case and try?
Maybe you'll get it on the case. Maybe you write in manager in caps letters. You get you fetch the data from only having the manager name like capital letters. But
so listen first what I'm telling and then answer me. Okay. So what was my question? So if I write in capital letters, yes, if it is in capital letters, it will come. Now I written in manager small letters. If it is not there, not matching, not coming. If I write it caps, if I write this in capital letters, if it is there, if it is matching, it will come. If it is not matching again, it won't come.
Right.
So then how can I write this exactly? How can I know this manager value, how it is looking like in the EMP table? Right now, we have only few rows in EMP table. That is fine. I can go and check how the data is looking like there. But if you have multiple rows, thousands of rows, definitely impossible to check the data, how it is there in the table, right? So then what I have to do? I'm searching with the manager value by writing in small letters. Correct, right? So what we can do?
Lower of
what?
Column name.
Okay. So what I'm doing, I'm just trying to convert I'm trying to convert complete job column data. Okay, complete job column data in MP table. I'm converting into lowercase only while searching or while comparing. Okay, I'm not making any permanent changes to employee table, and I'm not going to display any data in lowercase. Now in this example, I'm just using this lower function for manipulating the job column data only for comparison purpose in the where class. That's it. Okay, now I'm getting it. But if you see this manager value in the job column, it is in uppercase actually, but still I'm getting it because now the data is matching with my case. Any confusion on this? Very, very important thing. No one maybe ask you in interview. Definitely we are going to use this 100% in real time. Any confusion about it? Completely about this lower function. So I want to say now lower function means we can convert the data from any another case to lower case. And where can we use this lower function? Anywhere. In the select class we can use, in update while inserting the data, okay, in where class, wherever it is required to convert the data, you can use this lower function. Okay, hope it is clear to everyone. Let me know if any confusion is there. Clear now? Yes or no? Okay, so that is about lower function. So what is the purpose of lower? Let me write it here. Okay, used to convert the data or manipulate the data from any another case, that may be anything, another case to lower case. Okay, so now the next thing is upper. It is similarly like lower only. Okay, just opposite to that. Okay, so what we can do, I'll just copy paste it. Okay, so what is the purpose of upper now? It is used to convert the data from any another case to uppercase. Means I'll be manipulating now into the capital letters. Clear, right? Now let's go back to this, and I'm just changing all these examples with upper function. Same example, let's see with upper. Okay, so there is nothing much now to discuss about this upper because we know very well about lower now. So this is similarly to lower. Okay, but what is the functionality of this upper now? It is converting the data now from any another case to uppercase. You can see RAM is actually in small letters, but converted completely into uppercase. Same this and remaining things also, right? Same like a lower function, you can use this upper function also anywhere, wherever it is required. Okay, same like a previous example, I'm just trying to update employee name column data completely with the same name uppercase. 16 rows updated. You can check these names. Let's see. See, all these names converted into uppercase permanently. I'm updated the data. Okay, so I don't want it, so I'm just rolling it back. It's done. Fine. Same like a previous example, still you can use this function in where class also, not only in the where class, wherever it is required, you can use this. Okay. So first thing is I'm just trying to search this with uppercase of manager value. Okay. So I'm writing upper function this side because it should match. On the right side, I written this manager in capital letters, uppercase, right? So left side job column also, I'm thinking to have same data. Of course, same data will be there or may not be there, but same case should be there. So that's why I'm writing here also upper. So entire data will be converted into uppercase because I'm writing upper here. On the right hand side, I'm writing my value, my input value in uppercase. So I'm converting this job column data also into uppercase. Okay. Of course, it will come. Any confusion about it? No? Good. Okay. So now the next thing is, and last thing is init cap. Okay. So init cap is the function name. And what is the purpose of it? To convert the data from any another case to init cap case. Means it will convert into initial letter capital, remaining will be small. That's it. Okay. Let's see with the same examples and how it looks like. Okay. Fine. So let's see while displaying the data, if I use init cap function, what will happen? You can see this, right? Actually, RAM is in small letters, but now the initial letter, first letter is in caps. Same way here. And remaining all the names also, if you observe, all the names starting letter converted to the capital letter and remaining are into small. Okay, so that is meant by init cap case. So as we discussed in previous examples, here also, I'm just trying to update all the employee names permanently. That's it. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here, you can use lower, upper init cap functions anywhere, wherever it is required. Not only in the selected class, not only in the where class. You can use it wherever it is required while inserting the data, updating the data, deleting the data, anywhere. Okay, let's see now. 16 rows updated. Let's see the data, how it is looking like. Select start from EMP. Sorry. Sorry, you can see all these employee names. Okay, let me roll it back again. Okay, this time I don't want to write rollback. Okay, what I want to do, you can see this in SQL developer. This is SQL developer, right? Tool is SQL developer, and there are two things. If you see, can you observe it? Two, yes or no? Commit. There is a tick mark with F11 shortcut key, and this is rollback. Okay, F12 is the shortcut key if you want to use. Okay, I don't want to write now rollback, so I just want to click on this. Rollback is done. If you check the data, of course. Okay, this is now a normal state. Same like a before case, I can use this function even in the where class also, for example. Okay, so I'm just writing this my value like this, first letter capital. So my value is in init cap case. I should convert this job column data also into init cap case. Clear? Any confusion about it?
No, sir.
Okay, so this is about all three functions. Okay. Now, I'll be asking few questions. Okay. Answer me, whomever I'm asking. Okay. So what I'm doing, first let me clear this function. I don't want to write any function. Let that job column still in braces, no problem for me. And I'm writing manager, same value, manager only. Okay, let it be MANAGR. Now, Sridhar Kumar, what can I write? I'm trying to execute it. Of course, I won't get any data because you know already that is in capital letters, or we don't know, however it is, for example. But I'm writing this input like this. So what I can do? Before cases, what we written, how I'm writing my input value. Same way I converted that first expression nothing but for left hand side column data also converted into the same case. But now, which case it is? Is it small letters? Is it capitals or is it init cap? No, all are mixed here. Right? So what can I do? Himaja, Rama, what can I do? Suresh,
Yes,
what can I do? Sridhar,
using uppercase
where I have to use uppercase?
in front of job.
Okay, I'll write. That's it. Can I execute now?
You can change the manager name also. You write in all our uppercase.
That I know very well. What I asked.
Okay.
Sridhar, US is there?
Upper and lower brackets.
Okay, no Sridhar, no US, no problem. Anyone? What I have to do? Okay, I can use upper, fine. So what is there in the right hand side? This is not in uppercase. So then how can I use the upper function? Understanding? So what I have to do then? What I have to do then? Both sides should be in the same case. That is what the ultimate goal. Yes or no? Both sides, expression 1 means left hand side is the expression 1, right hand side is the expression 2. Both expressions values should be in the same case. That is the ultimate goal. Okay, so I am using upper function, for example, left side, but right side also use the same. Okay, right side also use the same thing. So what will happen? You know already, right? You can convert anything, okay, from any another case to that particular case using any of these three functions. Now, as of now, we used upper function only for the expression 1. Okay, it's not required to write only for one side. I already told anywhere, wherever it is required, you can use all these three functions. Clear? So now what I'm doing, left side for expression 1, job column data I'm converting into uppercase. Even right side also I'm converting into uppercase. Okay, it's not required to convert only in uppercase. You can do anything. Okay, I'm using lower for right side one. Here also I'll use lower. Understand what I'm trying to say? Both sides I'm using now same function. So both sides data will be converted into the same case. Are you clear? Confusion? Yes or no?
Okay.
Clear, right? Okay. Yeah, so your practice should be like this. Okay, not simply whatever is there in the notebook or notepad, you just should not copy and paste it. Okay, so you can do that, and also you should practice in a different way, however you are thinking. Okay, you should know the complete functionality about that function by writing your code in a different way. Like you have to do some cross practicing. However you want to write, you can write it, no problem, and just analyze it after writing how it is happening. That's it. Okay, any confusion till now? This is about all case manipulation functions under character functions. So after that we have character manipulation functions. There are so many character manipulation functions. Okay, so we'll start this tomorrow and we'll complete it by tomorrow itself. Okay, it's a lengthy chapter. It will take another 3-4 days. Fine. If you have any question, let me know. From tomorrow onwards, the class will go little faster. Be ready for that.